What is going on, everybody? Just the Savage here. Welcome back to another Terraria Let's Play video. And today we are going to be tackling episode 31 of our Terraria Let's Play series. For those of you who do not know, in the previous video we conquered the lunatic cultist and summoned forth the celestial event, which we are currently tackling right now. While I was off camera, I did something pretty stupid. What I did was, I was approaching the nebula. I was approaching the nebula pillar, the one that we are at right now, and I accidentally disabled enemy spawns, which defeated all of the pillars at once, thus summoning the Moon Lord. But then when the Moon Lord spawned in, I just quickly disabled enemy spawns again, because that had just happened way too soon. So as you can see from here, the pillars have changed position. I already took care of the vortex pillar because we took care of that in the previous episode. So in today's episode we are going to tackle the nebula pillar and the stardust pillar, and I'm going to leave the solar pillar for last because a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, loves fire, so we're going to keep that one for last. I'm thinking that the next episode is actually going to be the final episode of our Terraria Let's Play series. So let's have a round of applause for that. And don't worry, guys. If you read the description for episode 30, you will see that I've already made the decision. I am going to make a Terraria Calamity mod playthrough series, just like this one that we've been doing. So I'm just going to keep on pumping out Terraria content because I know that's what you guys like. And about the forest, I'm actually taking a really big break from that one because my computer just has a very hard time running it, but we're not going to get into that right now, and I am blinded. There is a way to get rid of that. You just have to get rid of get rid of the thing that attaches itself to you. So now we're going to be attacking the nebula pillar. It's all purple and glittery and stuff like that. The same rules apply for the last one. We have to defeat a certain number of enemies to make the force field disappear, and then we can start attacking the nebula itself. So I'm going to switch over to the rapid chain gun to take care of a lot of enemies at once. I'm just moving around in circles. I'm going to disable God mode. I completely forgot I had that enabled. Well, I have to say that this one is going rather smoothly. I'm not taking any damage. Well, actually, that's a lie. I am taking damage, so I'm gonna switch over to the vampire knives and heal myself while I fight. So because I defeated the vortex pillar again before starting this episode, I do have more crafting materials, so I can create something else that's vortex-like. We're not going to be able to get any of the really good post-Moon Lord armor until after we defeat the Moon Lord, so obviously because it's post-Moon Lord armor. But I am thinking of giving us the spectral armor, or the vortex armor, excuse me. And that will end this series. Okay, so now we can start attacking the pillar itself. Okay, we're gonna rain down heavens on it. So one thing I noticed is that the tsunami actually does more damage than the phantasm, which I was kind of sad about. But that's okay because I like the tsunami too. Okay, so we just defeated that one. Okay, now we have 2 pillars to go. Okay, now we're going to make our way over here to the Stardust pillar. Okay, so we are very close to the Stardust pillar now. Every single pillar has its own kind of themed enemies, so which all come with their advantages and debuffs. Same rules apply here. We need to defeat a certain amount of enemies in order to make the force field disappear, and I just died. Okay, I'm switching over to the vampire knives to heal myself a little bit. I see that going around in circles tends to be the best way to evade ranged damage from enemies, which is why I'm going in circles a lot. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy or motion sick. That is not my intention whatsoever. Okay, switching back over to the chain gun. Okay, now we can start attacking the pillar. Okay, we're gonna rain heavens down upon it. Because that's the best strategy at this point. Okay, we just defeated the Stardust Pillar, and we have 1 more to go. Okay. I'm going to go back over to where the other pillar was. I believe it was over here. I believe it was over here. Because it should have dropped something here. Oh yeah, it did. It dropped nebula fragments. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to go back over to our base, and we're going to see what we can make with this stuff. I'm going to start a new segment here. Okay, so, let's see what we can make. Oh yeah, here's the ancient manipulator I got from defeating the last lunatic cultist. Okay, so with this stuff, we can make a Stardust Dragon Staff. It summons a Stardust Dragon to fight for you. Who needs a horde of minions when you have a giant dragon? I've seen a lot of people use this. I'm thinking of making that. The Stardust Cell Staff summons a Stardust Cell to fight for you. Okay, the Stardust Monolith. The Nebula Blaze. It's a magic one. The Nebula Arcanum. 79 magic damage. Conjures a masses of astral energy to chase down your foes. What's this? The Solar Fragment. The fury of the universe lies within this fragment. Okay. I am going to make a Stardust Dragon Staff. I am also going to make... I'm going to see what these monoliths do. I wonder if you can place them down. Let's see if we can do that, shall we? I'm going to put that there. And then, you know me, I like to give it the best one possible. Okay. And then, let's see if there's anything that I can, increase. Nope. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, you can place these down. Okay. I'm going to place these down right here next to the, ancient manipulator. Okay. So, now that we have this, so what did that do? Oh, it just changed the background. I guess that's all it really does, doesn't it? Yeah, that's all it does. It just changes the background. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, because I like the Vortex one, I'm going to change it over to the Vortex setting. Now we're going to see what the Mystic Dragon Staff does. Oh, yeah, I've seen this thing before. Great, now I know how to get it. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go do some quick inventory management, and then we will continue on. Okay, guys, what I decided to do was, I decided to go back to the dungeon, and to get this, the bewitching table, and what this will allow us to do is that it will allow us to summon one more entity. So I can summon 2 of these guys for 9 minutes, and we're going to need that when we go to fight the Moon Lord, because this guy is very strong. So what I'm thinking of doing now is I am thinking of going to go do the final pillar, and then I'm going to end the video there, and then I will record the final episode in which we fight the Moon Lord, we get our Vortex armor, and we just wrap up this entire Let's Play. So let's go do that now, shall we? So, the final one is right here. So we're going to start fighting it. And with this giant worm thing, you can only attack it from the back. So it makes for a very interesting opponent. So, since I am doing the final pillar, which is the solar pillar, I would like to give a shout out to my friend Radical Raccoon. He is one of the members of the Shoehorn Squad, and I hope you're doing okay if you're watching this. And let's keep on going, shall we? So these enemies are actually a little bit harder to defeat than the other ones. It's a good thing that we saved the most challenging one for last. Okay. It's very slow, but that's okay. Oh man, when they do that spinning thing, it ricochets all of the bullets back off of them, so we need to be very careful. So we need to make sure we time our attack correctly when doing this. Yeah, these are not easy enemies to defeat. So I already have a character design in mind for the Calamity mod playthrough, and I think you guys are going to find it pretty funny. Now, the Calamity mod will allow us to go beyond Moonlord, so because there are bosses beyond the Moonlord in the Calamity mod. So prepare prepare yourselves for a long playthrough. Oh man, I just died. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to the vampire knives. Now, the Moon Lord is not an easy fight. It's actually a very hard fight to do. So I am going to get the outro done like in here in a few minutes, like before I get the pillar down, before I get the pillar's force field down, because immediately after I have to fly over to my base and prepare myself for the Moon Lord fight. So okay. Man, these enemies are not easy to kill. They're not. Oh man, died again. Okay, need to spawn in my thing once more. And I'm going to start using the chain gun here. Now, I do not need to build any specific arena for the Moon Lord, because the Moon Lord, it's hard to explain, so you guys are just going to have to see it for yourselves, but he's like in the background, so, and plus you need to fly like all over the place to avoid him and to do damage to him. And he is huge. And and you have to defeat him in a very specific way. You have to destroy these 3 eyes that are on his body, and then once that happens, you need to destroy his heart. Then after you destroy his heart, that's when he dies. So, and that's when you save your world of Terraria. But yeah, that's when your world enters post Moon Lord. So, and you get some really cool stuff from defeating him. You get the portal gun, which is from the Portal games. You can get the last prism, which is the best weapon in the game, and you can get just all of this really cool, neat stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Oh man, I died again. Okay. I really need to pay attention to my health. That's one thing that I have not been doing very well. Okay, we're in the home stretch. This is the final segment of this video. Okay, I am going to get the outro done now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys found it really amusing, very pleasing, very informative. And I am really looking forward to the final episode, which I am going to be doing right after I kill this pillar. So once again, guys, this is Just the Savage, aka the Spectrum Gamer, and we are going to kill the solar pillar. Man, I died again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna rain heavens down on this thing. Okay, I did not want to get out of my UFO. Okay, guys, I will see you guys in the final episode, which is episode 31 of our Terraria Let's Play series.